Hey everyone, welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you found me. You guys should just hit like and subscribe, because since you coming back anyway, so you might as well. January 13th, surrender to win. Help for addicts begins only when we are able to admit complete defeat. Basic text, page 22. Complete defeat. What a concept. That must mean surrender. Surrender to give up absolutely. To quit with no reservations. To put up our hands and quit fighting. Maybe to put up our hand at our first meeting and admit we're addicts. How do we know we've taken a first step that will allow us to live drug-free? We know because once we have taken that gigantic step, we never have to use again just for today. And that's it. It's not easy, but it's very simple. We work the first step. We accept that yes, we are addicts. One is too many and 1,000 never enough. We've proven that to ourselves enough times. We admit that we cannot handle drugs in any form. We admit it. We say it out loud, if necessary. We take we take the first step at the beginning of our day for one day. This admission frees us just for today. From that need to live out our addiction all over again, we surrender to the disease. We give up, we quit, but in quitting we win. And what's the paradox of the first step? We surrender to win. And by surrendering, we gain a far greater power than we ever imagined possible. Just for today, I admit that I am powerless over my addiction. I will surrender to win. that's a really good reading. That was the only way that I was able to finally give it up this time around is by complete surrender, which means getting rid of all my contacts, no longer going to places where I've used before, or around people I've used with. And once again, I'm losing my train of thought. But yeah, I had to do a complete surrender in order for me to finally stop using. And I'm glad that I did. It also helps that I don't have a desire to use today, which is a miracle in itself. Well, thank you for joining me today. I do try to practice, being a little bit better on camera, and honestly, I need to start watching my own videos so I can kind of get an idea of how I look, so I know what to change or what to fix or what to do differently or what to even practice differently, so I'm pretty sure that I don't really make these videos all that engaging, and I don't really have the experience, and I'm just trying to be all natural. But I suppose guess I have watched a couple of my videos, but I definitely don't like how I look on camera. And I'm pretty sure I told you all about how I was waiting for some teeth over Christmas, and well, they did come, by the way, but what a joke and what a scam, waste of money. I mean, fortunately, I was actually able to get my money back, but that's not the point. you know, it wasn't what they showed on the commercial, and it was a real disappointment. And then so I thought, well, I'll just try my teeth because I do have teeth. I just can't wear them. But I thought I would try them out anyway, and now they just hurt my mouth, and it totally sucks, man. I don't know. I'll figure something out eventually. But I'm hoping too, though, once I do actually have a mouth full of teeth, that maybe I'll start talking a little bit better, and or maybe I'll even be a little bit more camera friendly. I don't know. Maybe I'm grasping at straws. But anyway, thank you for joining me today. Is regardless of how I come across on camera, I am not going to give up, nor am I not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to try and maintain consistency doing this as I possibly can, and hope over time that we'll get a little bit better. I've even thought about creating an AI influencer of myself, and then because I did do some testing of but using myself but with a different voice, and I definitely look more professional, but I sound awfully funny with a weird voice coming out of my mouth. But anyway, nobody's told you today that they love you. Well, I love you, and we will see you tomorrow. So thank you.